Hello guys, Crispy and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti 4GB GPU in Red Dead Redemption 2 with the FSR 2.0 update. This one is the Asus ROG Strix version of the card. We are running it with the latest Nvidia drivers as usual. I actually overclocked it a little bit here. I didn't even push the power limit. Just 100 MHz on the core clock and 200 on the memory clock. And over in Tech Power-Ups GPU Z, you can check out all of the GPU specs as usual. 768 CUDA cores, 4 gigs of GDDR5, and it released back in 2016. Over on the left, we're pairing it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32 gigabytes of RAM, but you should get exactly the same FPS if you pair this card with like a 4th gen i7, maybe like a 6th gen i5, and 16 gigs of RAM, because this game is not CPU demanding whatsoever. So let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, let's go over the settings first. I'm actually playing this one in windowed borderless instead of full screen because on full screen it starts stuttering a little bit. I've seen the same issue with the 2060 and 3060 different computers, and it's still there, so it's probably a game issue at this point. If you lock the FPS, by the way, it will disappear, the stuttering. So we're starting this off at 1080p resolution, and we're also going to test lower and higher resolutions, and we're using the Hardware Unboxed optimized settings this time. These settings are optimized for the best visuals to performance ratio, and I'm really curious to see if the 1050 Ti can handle these now. Alright, we got Roach right here. Somebody needs help, I just heard them. I don't care, I don't need to help anybody, because I am making a benchmark video, so I am helping you guys already. Yeah, right? Yeah, okay. So anyway, we are of course in Saint Denis, and it's probably gonna drop. Yep, it's already dropping from 30 frames per second into the 20s. If I didn't overclock the GPU slightly, it would be even worse, of course. Oh boy, dropping to 27 at times. That's not very enjoyable. You know, it can probably achieve 30 plus at like 720p or even 900p, but the thing is, that 1080p, it's terrible, guys, okay? Hardware Unboxed settings are a little bit too much for the little GTX 1050 Ti, but the good thing is we got FSR 2.0 now, so let's enable it, okay? Come on, why did it start using more VRAM just because I wanted to change the settings? It's stupid. Red Dead Redemption 2, always with the same crap. Let's just restart it and it should be fine. Okay, now we could actually apply quality FSR 2.0. As you can see, we're not going over the VRAM limit. Oh, damn, this is actually looking way better than the 1030 did. I can see a lot of shimmering over there, for example, in those power lines, but overall the picture looks really good and detailed still, and we're getting a little bit of a boost in frame rates for sure. It's not like close to 30 FPS most of the time anymore. Around here it was getting like 31, 32. Roach, get over here, boy. Ah, there he is. Okay, here we go. Let's see if Bob is playing the trumpet with copyrighted music so we can kill that bastard and make our FPS better. Because whenever you kill Bob, everything becomes way better, including your FPS and your life as well. This feels way better, guys. I mean, just the simple fact that we're not dropping into like 29, 28, and even 27 frames per second is a very good bonus and is very, very noticeable for sure. Oh boy, 30 FPS there. Again, not bad. Bob is not here, so we couldn't really kill him to get more FPS, unfortunately. But now let's go to the swamp area, which has a little bit more vegetation, you know, and should be slightly more GPU intensive. Maybe there we're gonna see it dropping from 30. If it doesn't, I think this is a considerable option, right? Oh, gosh, okay, 29 right there. I mean, if you're playing with a controller and lock the FPS to 30 and give it a little bit higher of an overclock, it should stay above 30 or stay at 30 locked most of the time, more often than not, you know, at like 90% or 95% of the time. And that should be absolutely fine for a single player title like this one, especially with the controller. That's a very important thing, because if you're panning your mouse around, it's just not as smooth with lower FPS as a controller would be. Roach, 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 don't you stop for the freaking jacaré, please. Come on, let's go. Also, jacaré is alligator in Portuguese, so Yeah, it comes to my mind faster than alligator does. Anyway, it's pretty stable, even if it does drop here and there to like 29 or even 28, which I haven't seen it drop that far yet, but it might in other areas. It's not the end of the world. It looks incredibly good like this, and it plays alright. Alright, here we go. FSR 2.0 unbalanced. I'm actually going to increase the sharpness a little bit here so it looks better, because balanced is a little bit worse than quality, obviously, so it will be softer overall. Let's see how it does. Alright, it's reaching 40 FPS at times, guys. We haven't seen that yet today, but it's so shimmery, like the power lines. Everything else is pretty good, honestly. I could still enjoy the game like this absolutely fine, even with the power lines being so shimmery. But yeah, I'm just noticing that, for example, DLSS and even FSR 1.0 do a much better job at getting rid of that shimmering in power lines and stuff like that. Or maybe it's just placebo, I don't know. Anyways, let's start counting the frames and let's call our boy Roach. Maybe this is it for a 1080p 30 plus FPS experience all of the time. Also, whenever I am moving Roach around, I can definitely see a trail of like ghosting or noise or whatever it is. It's a little bit annoying, but I think I could definitely get used to it. If it means getting 30 plus FPS all of the time, I think this is still pretty good. It manages to look great with the Hardware Unboxed optimized settings, and well, 30 plus is 30 plus. It's much better than dropping into like 28 and 29 every now and again, because you can feel those slowdowns. A lot of people don't get this, but like, getting 30 FPS and getting 28 is way different. I know it's kind of weird because it's only a 1 or 2 FPS difference, but it's super noticeable, at least to me. Even like dropping from 60 FPS to 58, to 59 not so much, but to 58, it's noticeable. Over here, it's getting like around 35. That's very impressive, guys. Also, I've been to Strawberry Town, which a lot of people say is the most intensive area in the map, right here, because of the river that comes across it. And they say that because the water physics, when they're set to the maximum, they're extremely intensive, and there are lots of water physics there, and it drops the FPS immensely. But that's not the case with Hardware Unboxed settings. Alright, they've actually optimized it so it doesn't drop as much near water, and it's pretty stable. We get around the same FPS in Strawberry as Swamp area as well as Saint Denis. Now, as we already saw 30 plus FPS all of the time, I won't really be testing performance, or maybe I will, because I don't have to restart the game. Yeah, why the heck not? Just to see how it does for a little bit. Performance FSR 2.0. Can we get higher FPS? Probably, but not to a point where I would choose Performance FSR 2.0 over Balanced, for sure. It was already above 30 frames per second all of the time. We do get like 3 more FPS or so, maybe 2. It's not a huge difference. FSR 1.0 boosted our FPS way more than FSR 2.0 does, at least with the 1050 Ti. Maybe with newer GPUs and like maybe RX 580, which is an AMD card, that will probably fare a little bit better using FSR 2.0 than these Pascal old cards. But yeah, I don't know. It's just very similar, you know. And Performance FSR 2.0 looks incredibly good. Yeah, it doesn't look very good, but it looks incredibly good for what it is. Because if you play games at Performance FSR 1.0, it's terrible looking, basically. But yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and drop it. If I manage to go to the menu. I will disable FSR 2.0 and set the game to 900p resolution. Alright. This is it, 1600 by 900, apply, and we'll see the FPS like this. Maybe it can actually look better than 1080p using FSR. Ooh, it does. That's really good looking, actually. And maybe we can actually get the same FPS as Balanced, I don't know. 32, 33, not dropping too much. Okay. So the 1050 Ti was already capable of playing this game without FSR 2.0. I just thought that the differences would be amazing and really huge when enabling that with this card, but they aren't, unfortunately. Wait a second, guys. Those two people actually stopped to take a look at me, so we need to take them out. Let's go, Roach. We can do this. Hello, buddy. I would like to have... Oh, God. See, 30 FPS is actually a little bit bad sometimes. When you want to aim at things and stuff like that really fast. But okay, we did it. We did it. Roach, stay there, buddy. All right, how many bullets? 193 bullets on that. Are you serious? Holy crap. Okay. No. Roach, don't you dare. Don't you dare. I got a good weapon now. Oh, boy, there's another one there. Oh, the crime is reported. Oh, God damn it. Come on. We left witnesses. Let's see if Bob is here so we can... Oh, no. Oh, why? Why? No, Roach, why can't you just turn... Oh, my God. Okay, I don't think we can actually get Bob. Stop, please. Okay, all right. I didn't want to do this, guy, but you made me do it. Let's go. We got a weapon. We got a pretty good weapon this time. I might die, though. I might still die. Oh, boy. Okay, reload, please. I'm not sure if it dropped from 30 yet, but it's been pretty solid, the experience, guys. I can feel some slowdown sometimes, even though the FPS don't drop from 30, but, you know, if you lock the FPS, it's going to be pretty decent, like this at 900p. So, at this resolution, I don't think you need to enable FSR 2.0, honestly. But let's see if we do, how many frames we can get. And of course, at these lower resolutions, quality FSR 2.0 should be the way to go, because otherwise it will start looking really bad. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much, no, it's a bigger difference than at 1080p, for sure. Oh, damn it! Okay, let's go. We're in the 40s more often now. Ooh. It's actually looking sharper and more detailed, I think, than native res. Gosh, I am missing, though. I am missing so much. Stop! I can't flick. Oh, boy. Roach, are you okay? All right, I will die for you, Roach. Come on. We can do this. Heal up, buddy. Let's do this. All right, 50 FPS. I haven't seen that in this video yet. This is great. I am seeing a lot of artifacting, though, in... Arthur's hair and stuff like that, but that's normal. It also happens even with DLSS in this game. Alright, let's go. One down. Where are the others? I think there was another one here. Maybe not. I'm imagining things. Roach! Oh no, the boy is dead, guys. We need to take him out of his misery. I'm so sorry. I didn't even look at that. Hi, kind sir. Move away. Okay, thank you. Now, once again, this is... Oh, you got a roach for me. Thank you. This is pretty playable and way more enjoyable than native resolution. I think we're getting, what, like 5 more FPS? 7 maybe? That's very noticeable, guys, when we're talking 30 to 40 frames. Should we do this, guys? I will do this. And now we will try it out at 720p with quality FSR 2.0 since it looks better than native resolution at these lower rises. So let's do that. All right, here we go. Ooh, getting pretty close to 50 FPS sometimes. That's nice. All right. Roach, stop running away from me. I need you now. Stop. No, don't. Okay, there we go. Let's move away from here now. Let's see if Bob is already at his place. Wow, this is feeling way smoother than anything that we tried so far. 50 frames per second. I mean... Maybe this might be the way to go, guys. It's way easier to aim like this, that's for sure. And apparently it actually makes a little bit of a difference. But if you are playing with a controller, it will have like some sort of aim assist probably. So it should be fine even at 30 FPS. I think I would go for 900p quality FSR, guys. I think that looked the best. There is Bob! Goodbye, Bob! And Roach is running over you as well. Alright, we finally got that bastard. 40 FPS, 1% lows. That is extremely nice, actually. Guys, again, if you prefer the smoother experience, this still manages to look decent, especially if you have a smaller monitor. And with Hardware Unboxed settings, the detail is still there. The ambient occlusion, you can notice it, the shadows and everything. Oh boy, please. Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on, buddy. Come on, we can do this. But yeah, you can definitely tell that the graphics are still good, right? Especially if you're watching this on your phone, it will look amazing at 720p with quality FSR 2.0. You can notice the noise and the artifacts, yes, especially in shadow areas and stuff like that. Yeah, look at that. Did you see that? But it's minor, guys. It's really stable and playable like this. I would actually enjoy the experience on the 1050 Ti at 720p. Oh god, stop it, stop bothering me. All right, now what we should do is try this out at 4K resolution, just to end this, okay? It's definitely a very terrible idea. And you know what? For 4K resolution, we definitely need the lowest settings, right? Otherwise, this is gonna be terrible. So let's do performance here once again. 3840 by 2160, a stupid resolution for a 1050 Ti. You shouldn't go over like 1050p with 1050 Ti, you know. Let's go. There are actually 1050p monitors. I should buy one of those to see how the experience is. Oh no. Okay. It seemed like it was gonna get like 40 something FPS, but no, it instantly dropped there. Oh damn, this is looking absolutely awful, the textures and stuff, because of course we're using low textures. But you know what? It could be worse. This is the first time that I'm testing 4K with performance FSR 2.0 in Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay. Oh, sir, he didn't even stop for the poor woman. Holy crap. Yeah, this is really nice. There is not much shimmering in the power lines and stuff like that, although this is definitely not the way to play this game with the 1050 Ti. Obviously, stick to higher settings and lower resolutions and FSR 2.0 on quality, but I can't deny this is looking pretty impressive for the actual technology and upscaling that's happening right now. Arthur's hair is actually disappearing at times. That is interesting. Alright, that's been it for this video, guys. It is playable with the 1050 Ti. For sure, it was even playable with the 1050 Ti with Xbox One X settings before the FSR 2.0 update. So if you are interested in that, I got another video testing Xbox One X settings separately on the 1050 Ti, and it ran quite well. You don't even need to enable FSR 2.0 there. Yeah, over here with Hardware Unboxed settings, it's finally playable at 1080p resolution using balanced FSR 2.0. It wasn't really that enjoyable previously without the FSR, but now it is. And yeah, I hope this was informative to you. Catch you guys in the next one very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.